And we're back with KMMA. I'm Andy O.
And I'm Khalil Deal.
And this is the main card portion of UFC Mexico, where it's also Friday's Fabulous Final Face-Off show, where we take one last look at these animals before they get into the cage and give you our final thoughts. So we're going to be starting with Imanol Rodriguez against the Peruvian son, Kevin Borjas.
No. The
No.
first
Oh, no.
one is
Sorry.
Santiago Luna.
How could I forget it? Santiago Luna against Angel Pacheco. So who do you got in this crazy fight to open things up a real deal?
All right, man. So after watching these face-offs, I'm very happy with my pick in Santiago Luna. Looking sharp, man, with the cowboy hat there. He's in great shape, the Mexican. Looking ripped. He looks pretty big and muscular. He looks built. He looks bigger than Angel Pacheco here. Although Angel Pacheco still looks like he's pretty lean as well, but just not as muscular and not as built as Luna. And I think Luna is going to come out here in front of the crowd, get hyped, and knock this guy out or submit him. We know that Santiago Luna is a finisher. All of his wins are by finish. 3 knockouts, 4 submissions, and the same goes for Angel Pacheco. All of his wins are also by finish with 4 knockouts and 3 subs. So they are going to kill each other. This is going to be a banger of a fight. Should be one hell of a fight. And give me Santiago Luna to get his hands raised here by finish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Santiago Luna also in this one. He's also a lot younger. They appear to be pretty much the same size though, but Luna, man, well, actually both of them, their defenses aren't that good, but yeah, they're all offense, both of them. It would be nice for them to go at it all nuts like we like to see, try to tear each other's heads off. But I think the main difference here, if need be, will be the grappling of Luna.
Yeah.
He's a better grappler, and he's the one that's more likely to pull it out. If he has to, I think he will, just to assure himself the win there. But yeah, I'm also calling a finish here for Luna.
Nice. We're in agreement with the first fight of the main card. Let's get to the next one. We got here now. We got Imanol Rodriguez against this guy here, Kevin Borges, is one of me and Andio's good friends, Javier. He's Peruvian. This is maybe one of his sons here, lost son.
Maybe. Don't hurt the kid's feelings, man. Anyway,
Kevin Borjas here. So yeah, what you got in this one, Andio?
I was so excited to be talking about Borjas. I jumped the gun here a little bit, So Borjas, if you noticed the deal, when he was coming up, he was in the process of crumpling up his flag again.
Yeah.
Before into a little crunched ball. This time it was time to stand face to face. So as you can see here, he didn't have enough time to crumple it completely. So it's half crumpled up. He's holding it to this guy. But I don't think it's going to help him win this fight. I think Imanol Rodriguez, man, pretty good power. He looks like the real deal. He looks pretty good. And Borjas is kind of the problem. I don't think he's very adaptable in there to different situations, and kind of simple with his approach. And he doesn't go to the grappling as much as he should. So I'm going to go with Imanol Rodriguez here. How? By knockout or decision? Probably decision.
Yeah, man, a lot's riding on this fight here for Imanol Rodriguez. He's a huge favorite. A lot of people backing him up. A lot of people picking him to win as well. Physically he looks great. He's a smaller guy. That's what I'm a little bit worried about. He's a little bit shorter than Kevin Borjas here, but he's in physical, phenomenal shape, ripped, muscular built. Kevin Borjas also in decent shape too, in pretty good shape as well. But he's got that height advantage, which I'm a little bit worried about. I hope Rodriguez comes out here and, with his quickness, and lands some hard punches to get this guy out of here. I really hope that he does whatever it takes to get the win. He's got skills. He's on a 5-fight winning streak here out of his 6 wins. A lot of them come by knockout. We're looking at 5 knockouts, 1 sub. He looks really, really good. He did lose to Joseph Morales by split decision, and Joseph Morales is very, very good. He's a very good fighter in the UFC who's
I'm
beaten.
I'm I'm basing a lot of my pick based on that actually, how good he looked against that guy.
Yeah, and Joseph Morales is a guy who beat Matt Schnell, in his last fight by submission, and also subbed Alibi Idris, who also won just last week. So I can see Imanol Rodriguez coming out here and doing a number on Kevin Borjas. Give me Rodriguez here to win by knockout or decision. All right, so we're in agreement with the second fight of the main card. Let's move on up to the next fight here. All right, we got yes, this is a fight that I can't wait to see. Edgar Chairez against Felipe Bunez.
Okay, yeah. So Bunez coming here, looking really like he had to work a little to miss this weight, and also got an inch or two on Chairez here. I say Bunez is very very dangerous in the first round, but I think Chairez is dangerous everywhere, and he's also up for getting that finish, man. He doesn't go to decision if he can help it. If he gets there, he's gonna lose it. In this case, I don't think it's gonna get to decision. So I'm going to go with Chairez to finally getting it done at some point in this fight by finish.
Yeah, man, I like Edgar Chairez here. Looks great, ripped, built, in good shape. Bunez also very ripped too, but kind of skinny though.
It makes me think he's going to look a lot better though,
Yeah.
in the cage, right? He has
Yeah, he might bulk up a bit, but yeah, Bunez not in bad shape either. A little skinny around the waist, but he's still.
yeah.
Still.
It looks like he's gonna fall back in half at the waist almost.
Yeah, very skinny waist. But yeah, I think Chairez comes out here, guns a blazing in his home crowd, Bunez is a decent fighter, but lost his last fight pretty badly. There, got beat up by Rafael Estevan in his last fight, and also got knocked out by Joshua Van. A couple fights before that, he only beat the lanky Jose Johnson. That guy was like super tall and lanky, and he managed to get an armbar on him. But Chairez is he's too quick and swift for that. Chairez fought the way better opponents: Tatsura Taira, Daniel Lacerda. Joshua Van, also CJ Vergara. I still think that he fought the better fighters. So give me Edgar Chairez by finish. We know that Edgar Chairez has never won a decision. He's going to come out here to finish his opponent. All right, so we're in agreement with Edgar Chairez here in this one as well. I think we agreed, me and Andy O, on all of the fights in the main card. It was just the prelims that we disagreed on one fight. So let's move on up. We got Daniel Zellhuber here against Bobby Green. This one here, man, for the first time, Bobby Green didn't come out with all the jewelry. Normally you see Bobby Green with like a huge chain, all like 5 or 6 rings on his fingers, all kinds of gold and diamonds and shit. This is the first time I see him clean here with no jewelry on, which is a big change for this guy who's always flashy and stuff.
Blingless Bobby.
Blingless Bobby here. And Zellhuber, looking good, man. He's tall, lean, ripped, muscular, built. He looks very good. Bobby Green a little thicker than Zellhuber, but, much significantly shorter. But Bobby Green is also in decent shape. This is going to be a barn burner. This is going to be a really good fight. But like I said, man, Bobby Green leaving his hands down. He's probably going to fight exactly how you see him here in this picture with his hands down just like that and get punched in the face, perhaps even get high kicked in the face. I can see Zellhuber maybe knocking him out with a high kick or some kind of kick to the head. Good jabs to the face too. He's going to hurt him, cut him up. I'm going with knockout or knockout or decision for Daniel Zellhuber. I don't think he finds the sub in this one, but I think that he has enough to knock him out or win a unanimous decision on Green based on outpointing him with the volume of punches.
This is a very difficult fight. This is dog or pass. I'm looking at this fight going, what has Zellhuber really done to really impress me, except for a couple things? That I think he got a calf slicer at one point against someone, and he had an amazing fight against that Argentinian guy not that long ago, and it was a great fight. I don't even remember who won that fight. He could have won it.
Esteban Rivovics.
Yeah, who won that fight?
Esteban Rivovics won by split decision
Yeah,
there.
that fight though, amazing fight by both guys. It didn't really matter who won that fight because it was so good and they both fought awesome to the death. But other than that, man, he's losing the guys he should be beating. Like maybe the unks have his number. Like this is another unk in a row that's coming in there. You know, they have their differences, but they have their similarities too, him and Michael Johnson. Like Bobby Green's a better wrestler. If Bobby Green gets close and does some work on the inside, he's the better boxer. And like you said, man, it's that range, it's those kicks. I can see him getting his head kicked off too if Zellhuber's precise and doesn't spam him like hundreds of times with just really telegraphed over and over and over again with the leg kicks like he did against Michael Johnson, then he has a good chance. So this is another case of me saying brilliant things, you know, before my pick, trying to convince people that, hey, don't sleep on Bobby Green. In the end, I am going to pick Zellhuber because it's the age, it's the inconsistency. If you don't know if Bobby Green's going to show up or not, but he does have the skills, he does have the path. The odds are just absolutely insane. If you have doubts, you should be as confident. You should be willing to put $1,000, put $5,000 on Zellhuber. Do it. Put all you got on Zellhuber. That's the way you should be feeling if you have that level of confidence in him. I do not. The pick will be him by decision or knockout. And what else can I say? He's younger. I think he's going to make the gonna have a rebound and take this out if he couldn't do it the last time.
Yeah, this is a good bounce back fight for Zellhuber in Mexico in his hometown. You know, he's 26 years old. You know, he made a couple of mistakes in that last fight against Michael Johnson.
He made like 50
He
mistakes.
just looked like he wasn't into it or something in that fight. I don't know. He just didn't look like the same guy we saw that fought Lando Venata, that fought, you know, Christos Giagos, that fought Francisco Prado. That was the Zellhuber we want to see. All right. So we are still in agreement with this one. Let's move on up to the next fight, guys. We're at the co-main event of the main card here. We got Chito Vera against David Martinez. For this one here, man, loving the hair of David Martinez, looking pretty cool with the red hair and the haircut there. Chito Vera with the cowboy hat, representing the Ecuador flag. I got to go with David Martinez. He looks very angry here. He looks very serious. He's in great physical shape. He's ripped. He's built. He's muscular. You know, Chito Vera always looking, you know, in decent shape as well. He's got a little height advantage there on Martinez. But, you know, I like David Martinez to win here. I think he comes out here and gets it done for the hometown. Knockout or decision. The doctor getting it done. Give me David Martinez here to win.
This is another one, kind of like a dog or pass wacky situation. I'm picking Martinez though because I have confidence in the way he fights and he darts in and out and just his foot movement. He's going to have more volume. I think that's a fair certainty that he's going to have more volume. It's very, very difficult to have confidence in Chito Vera these days. We're not going to get into all of his shortcomings, but he does have the skills, man. It would not surprise me if he gets it done against Martinez, not to mention he's faced just way, way, way better competition. Probably lost the decision to almost all of them, but that's not the point. The point is I don't trust Martinez. When you think about the odds of this fight, it's just crazy to me. But I'm more confident in Martinez than I am in Zellhuber. Just by, you know, his fighting style, I guess. It's pretty sharp. So we'll see if this half red hair is a good or bad thing. The other half is still normal color, so it's like half red hair. In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
In case you were all curious about that type of thing.
Yeah. No, look, Chito Vera, you know, the guy is obviously, you know, a veteran. But, you know, he lost 4 out of his last 5 fights.
He has to win, man. This guy has to win. He's not old either, though. That's the thing. He's
only 33. 2.5 years ago, though, was his last win, you know? So, yeah.
He seems to have been around for like 15 years.
I know, I know. He's been around for a long time. All right, so we're in agreement with David Martinez getting the job done. And then finally, the last fight here, we got Brandon Moreno against Lonair Kavanaugh here. Who you got, Andy O?
I just think it's a very big bite to chew here for Leonard Kavanaugh against Brandon Moreno here. I think if I have my doubts, which I do, about Brandon Moreno's heart and desire to compete at the highest level and to put it all out there, I still may, but I think Mexico is going to bring the best out of him. I still think it's too early for Kavanaugh to face a guy of this caliber and expect to win. I think a good showing against him would be good for his career anyway. So it's not really gonna hurt Kavanaugh too much losing this fight to Moreno. Uh, Give me Moreno here by no, knockout. Sorry, by decision or submission. Getting it done in Mexico City.
Yeah, man, Brandon Moreno coming out here looking good. He's in great physical shape as well. Still ripped, still looks good. So is Linaire Kavanaugh, though. He's very muscular and built as well. They both look very similar in body types, except for Kavanaugh. I think looks a little bit more muscular than Moreno. Moreno's got the height advantage here, though. Moreno's just fought the better competition, the more skilled the fighter. And Kavanaugh coming in on short notice. I don't think he gets it done here. Brandon Moreno, I don't think he's ever lost in his hometown in Mexico. So give me Brandon Moreno to win by knockout or decision.
Yeah, I think it's with Brandon Moreno. It's either he's never lost in Mexico or he's never won. It's one or the other, I would remember, right? So,
Yeah, I think he's won in Mexico
yeah, you
before.
haven't heard that he's never won in Mexico. Like
Yeah,
that's
no. He won in Mexico
okay.
before.
So yeah, he probably never lost in
Never
Mexico.
lost, yeah. So there you have it, folks. Our final thoughts, predictions, and face-offs for the main card. Me and Andy O agreeing on all of the fights in the main card, only disagreeing on one fight in the prelims. Let's get it this week, KAMMA. Stay tuned for the betting video coming up next. Peace.
Help us fight the algorithm. Like and subscribe.